Welcome one and all, I'm Keith, this is Game to Please, and we are finally back in Fallout 4. Nudists only live once, done live, and oh my. Aside from just a slight technical difficulty at the beginning where I don't press the right buttons, we've finally made it. We've finally made it. Oh my god, we finally made it. To the end. How did it come to this, Nero? How did it come to this? This is ridiculous. Oh, and thank you to Nero for actually pointing out that my mic wasn't on. So, good. We have got quite a bit of missile turrets. All of the other settlements that I was able to attach after sending a few settlers here, very useful, because that gave me a lot of screws, oil, the rest of it. The defense of the castle, that's going to be interesting. Very interesting indeed. And this is going to be my hidey hole. You know, just kind of hide right here or right here, depending on how, you know, I'm feeling. But then we have our observatory, which has a little bit of defense, but we can actually shoot back at some people. These are useful, so I, you know, don't fall out. At least I don't think so. Nope, I'm not moving any forward. But over here, this is the true fireworks display. Doesn't get much taller than this at the castle. And this will be probably for the Institute fight. But besides that, I do not see myself staying up here for the Brotherhood. That would just be too terrifying. They have miniguns, and those miniguns can shred me very quickly. But we've got a lot to do today. We've got so much to do. I'm ready. Hopefully you are as well. But actually, I'm not ready, because I'm overtired now. I've been building for way too long. I think what we'll do is... Let's just make sure. Strength minus... Okay, so we're down to 1 strength. Everything else is a-okay. Let's drink some water and get some sleep. Now, I'm thinking that it would be better to be doing things at night, but at the same time, just being able to see things a little better means that I should just get the 8 hours and have the day happening. We'll see. Yeah, the last run, it was more about a central damage 0.16. Damage 7.22.
Yeah.
What the hell just happened there? 151 out of 531. What? What if I get damage there? Now I'm suddenly slightly confused. Well, the good news is, one way or another, I'm not going to take any more naps for the rest of the run, probably. Yeah, we've got to do a few things. So, all of these quests, they're kind of just tossed out. What we're going to do, I need to actually double check that I have everything.
Hi, how are
Like
you?
over here. I made a bunch of drugs, made some food. We can make some more food once we get to it, but we need to get back here anyway. Let's see. I don't have any of that left over. Okay. I think we're good. We'll be able to start a fight with the Institute, which is terrifying. Oh, and I did enough, you know, building to actually level up. Yeah, it is a lot more built up than last time. The building up, that was... what was last time? I think I made kind of a central pillar that went out to the edges with, like, missile arms, essentially, where this one is more about as far to the edge of the castle proper as I can get. And then from there, I can just kind of, you know, hit enemies as soon as they're within range of anything on the castle walls. I think that's the right way of going. I mean, it's probably a combination of Bethesda physics, run, gun, and whatever. I don't even know what would happen to cause 8 points of damage, but it's like they didn't really want to give me that level up or something. I think I get 7.5 of the level up, then it damaged me. I don't know what happens to the YOLO counter. But clearly, I mean, I took damage. There in the bottom left, I'm looking at my HP pool, and it's missing. It's not from radiation damage, so I honestly have no clue. But anyway, we're here. Let me actually set things that I need to set. Yeah, I moved things off of my character as I was building, because I wanted to make sure I picked up anything I wanted. So we've got good old 3 weapons. And we can look around. So there's Liam Bennett. He is, I'm sure, fine with me taking out his head, but... Start a war with the Institute. Killing a named person requires a certain amount of finesse. Now, it says I only have 4 stealth boys here, but that is not the case. I have plenty, and I definitely want to be as hidden as possible for this. And you know what? Just for the sake of it, you get the glory of a psychojet. And now we are suddenly at war with the Institute. Now, again, you know, Sean's right upstairs. I could kill that named person, but we have 6 charisma. We have a +5 grape mentats, and we will be fine. We will be fine to shut down a few synths later. Ooh. I probably didn't need the slow-mo, because I'm really forgetting that the slow-mo just takes forever to go away. I mean, I do like it. There is great use of slow motion, but wow, that's a long time.
You cannot escape detection for long.
Actually, I think I've already escaped. Started defend the castle. Okay. Did it say 450 I'm very confused. Am I already being attacked at the castle? This is getting a little funky. I don't remember last time getting the experience. The quest all started immediately, but it is what it is. A saying that just kind of lets go of trying to explain anything you're trying to talk about at that point. It is what it is. Now I don't need to reference whatever was happening right there anymore. Anyway, Father, tell me how bad I disappointed you. Go. Oh, right, no. I think there's a button I need to push. There we go. Yeah, thought it was taking a little bit of time.
Relay powering up.
Now we just
Ready
listen.
in 10, 9, 8,
Okay, this is not seconds. This is like
7,
1, 2, 3, 4.
6,
Yeah, so 10 seconds, more like a minute, but sure, whatever.
5.
Ugh.
Did you think we would not see what you have done?
I can
Did you think I would
I can barely hear Father. Did I, like, turn down the voices or something? I don't know. At least there's some lovely subtitles for us.
for us to be a family?
And, you know, this is all kind of strange since all I've done for the Institute is go inside and say, "Hello, Father. I'll think about working with you, but, you know, I'm just gonna do some other things." And then here it is, like, 2 months later, after I just kind of nip in and out with their teleporters. Yeah, he really didn't get the hit, did he? Yeah, the hint, did he? Anyway, we've escaped from the Institute. Great, we're at war with them. Now we can go defend the castle, and all will be well after that. Because then we just have to talk to Sturges and get into the Institute and kill a bunch of people and then blow up the Institute. Yeah, it's going to be difficult. There's going to be a lot of drugs involved, and Idiot Savant on Banished from the Institute. It's a nice little quest to get 2,000 experience from. Oh, I don't know what I'm going to do with my last level ups, because the only things that I would really want are locked behind boosting up my my special. Except one thing. Well, 2 things. There's 2 things I was really thinking about that would be useful. And I'll probably take them after I get done with the Institute for sure, but yeah, the Institute will take a look at just what we could do, but honestly, sneak attacks are going to be fine. Oh yeah, Hangman's Alley said it was under attack, and that they needed help. Now, not sure if that's really the case, because, you know, turrets are a thing, and that person seems to be having fun. I mean, if they want to stick their head out, they're more than welcome to, but it's taking longer than I'd want it to. Oh, I think I heard, okay. I definitely heard an explosion. That means one of my turrets went down, so... Okay, I guess we have to take care of things ourselves. 12 turrets or whatever is around there isn't going to cut it. Oh my god. And of all the things, I hit, like, right on top of the... Okay. Maybe a little lower. There we go. I helped. Look. Look at all that helping I did. Yeah, I definitely didn't want to have to defend Hangman's Alley and have that be the thing that really sent me over the edge of death. You just raiders. Yeah, you... Sheffield? Sheffield! No! I lost Sheffield! How the... Sheffield. You came to my settlement thinking that it was going to be a safe place where you could have Nuka-Cola forever, and I dressed you up really nicely, and then you died. At the very end, probably by my hand because I threw a grenade over here, but... Oh my god, Sheffield. And of course, it's on the legendary. Yeah, we're going straight on. It's gear. It's gear that doesn't get held in the hands to shoot people or punch people. It's just gear. This is a bad start to the last episode. I killed Shelf. Oh god, there's two. There's two, and I picked up a wounding baseball bat. Oh, game. Okay, and one other thing I'd like to point out, I'm using just one legendary weapon. Just a standard Gauss rifle, a standard 7.62. And when I say use, I say that very, you know, lightly, because I haven't used this very often after getting the 7.62. Well, I guess I do some. But it's just like, this is a lot of raiders. What the hell happened here? You let them get this far? Oh my god. Yes. I'm sorry, Neuro, I didn't want to have it end like this, where Hangman's Alley gets... Why am I picking up stuff? I really don't know why I'm picking up stuff. The game's pretty much over. We need to get back to the castle. Okay, things to remember. We need to bring all of this goodness. And I think we need a few extra of this. And... Drop, drop, drop. This will help us later in a few areas. So let's bring all of that. I don't think there's anything else we need. We only have the 2 gazelle steak. We're only going to go through maybe 2 hours with the grilled radstag. Put the Nuka-Cola away. Can't believe I let Sheffield die at the very end. That's just... it's not acceptable. I mean, kind of the run is failed now that Sheffield's dead, but, you know, we have to see it through. We have to see it through and avenge Sheffield. The only reason why this happened was because the stupid Institute. Okay, let's go with the gazelle steak. Get our carry capacity up even further. We're going to do grilled hermit crab to get our carry capacity up furthermore. Gulper, yes please. One of those just to make sure we have it lasting the entire time. And Oh, wow, we do have a lot of water, don't we? Okay, one big thing is stealth boys. Stealth boy, stealth boy. Okay, all of those. What else do I have in here? I mean, there's a ribs. Vim. Another stingwing. Yeah, we've got quite a few things in here, don't we? Okay, but nothing that I really need to take. What we're going to do now is take the ammo that we need. Well, that's probably a bit too much. I don't think we need all of this, but let's take the grilled hermit crab for +2 strength. Now definitely we'll be able to take all of the ammo that we might need. It's overkill by quite a bit. Okay, 265, perfect. Extra bobby pins. Bottle caps. I don't know what I'm looking at even. Oh yeah, I'm having a last word. It's a tasty little drink, and hopefully that doesn't affect anything. Figured it was somewhat appropriate. Yeah, I'm going to put up signs essentially commemorating the glory of Sheffield. I'm going to start worshipping Nuka-Cola. It's going to be the only thing anyone can drink from now on. Yeah, and that's pretty much what we're going to be after this episode. You know, as the postscript. And then the glorious survivor, the lone wanderer, decided to instill a strict diet of Nuka-Cola to all of the settlements that they ever decided to help. Glorious. Oh, Sheffield. What was he doing out there anyway? I mean, seriously, just bad Sheffield. Not a good place to be. Really hope I didn't end up killing him. Like, if he decided, like, I'm just imagining the worst case scenario where he charges out against the last raider and, you know, is, like, fighting the melee combat, and then all of a sudden a grenade just falls on top of his head and kills both of them. That was probably me. That's kind of how I do timings in this game. Just, throw things blindly and hope for the best. But yeah, let's go back to the castle and get on with the rest of this. This is going to be moving pretty quick. So quick that I feel like I should just take... You know, I was really enjoying the fact that I went down to just parasites, but then I immediately picked up weakness. And I realized that, but then I also realized that, you know, after sleeping I took some damage and I was more confused by that. I just picked up a disease in my last bit of the run, so screw it. We're gonna just take all of the drugs. Since we have 24 hours, drug-free, well, not drug-free, but disease-free risk for the taking of drugs. So we're going to start with that. Let's just have a Med-X on us. That'll be good to have just in case. And, yeah, let's go forward with that. And I hear a vertibird. It's terrifying, but it's going to be more terrifying moving forward. I can promise you that. Yeah, defending the home. I mean, he died a hero. And, you know, seeing Sheffield when we first met, just kind of bumming outside of Arturo's and Moe's, it's strangely appropriate to see him all classed up in his tan suit, you know, trying to take on the last raider to defend the settlement. It's very good. It's a very good story arc for him. Character development and all that. Oh, okay. Yeah, I need to pay attention to, you know, things like provisioners. Because they might not always be provisioners. Okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to, you know, not take too much time on this sort of thing, but at the same time, it's the end. There's no way around it. Like, I should be taking as much time as possible, but, you know, I'd like to get done, you know, I don't know, give it an hour or two or something like that. Oh, wow, it's already... Is it really already... Okay, it's later than I thought it was. But this is fine. And especially since we have extra swim speed. I should have just jumped into the water in the first place. This is 25% bonus speed. That's pretty good. Just do our thing. Now, I was considering, what if we did castle defense, immediately declare war on the Brotherhood, and then take out the Brotherhood, and then go off and finish the Institute. But honestly, I'd like to see the Institute gone first, just to kind of rub it in the Brotherhood's face that, like, yeah, these Minutemen just walk into the Institute and blow it up. Oh, hope you like that. You could have just let us do it, but you had to come in here with your high and mighty airship that I apparently wasn't allowed to be a part of because Dance wasn't really feeling up to, like, saying anything besides check your fire, civilian in the perimeter. So yeah, I'm really trying to rub it into the Brotherhood besides anything else at this point. So, in the castle. I didn't really do a good enough tour at the beginning, but we can walk through a few things, and as things kind of drift into draw distance. Yeah, we've got... It's both missile and laser turrets. I was getting low on one, so I wanted to use up all of the crystal, fiber optics, everything that is for the laser turrets. And yeah, I'm honestly pretty low on both. I don't think I can build a single other thing, even though there's space in the settlement. I literally scrapped every single item. Besides, you know, the beds, I moved those in there. There's no electricity, no water, no nothing. This is just a defensive fort. That's what we're gonna do. Ronnie Shaw probably wants to talk, but yeah, so we've got... Oh, let's just see. Missile tower at every single point except the far back one, because that's not really where they come from. We've got our tower for defense, or my own defense. It's not really a defensive tower. And all of our electricity is being provided by one very secure generator in here. Now, Vault 88 was useful for one thing besides watching Clem do his Clem thing. It gave me this thing. This is a nice little power generator. That's pretty fun. 150 power, just one item. Not quite sure what the size to... I know size is calculated by triangles and how much polygons get thrown into the mix. I'm guessing just one item as opposed to, you know, like a bunch of generators is more efficient. So, let's see. We've got, yeah, pretty well set up situation here. I built the little, these little bars, railings, whatever, just as a deterrent for getting too close to the base, because right here, even though we do have firepower coming from over there, we do have firepower coming from over there, we don't want to waste firepower where we can just get these guys to shoot it if they're the closest. Trying to be efficient. Now this thing, I know that some synths end up teleporting, you know, a few places. That's kind of taken care of. All of the pylons shouldn't be able to be destroyed. The only thing that can be damaged is generators, resource-producing things, defenses, stuff like that. These pylons, as to how I understand the comments and things that I've been reading throughout the metaverse of webbing and whatnot, as long as there is a single turret connected into there, this damage doesn't affect that, and that can't be damaged. If I was to string every single thing together, one little destruction along the chain of wires would cease the entirety of electricity flowing past that point, and we don't want that. So, everything is connected to the pylons, and all the pylons are connected somehow to other pylons to get to the electricity. That's how to do settlement defense in Fallout 4, and don't ask about structural integrity, you know, supporting this entire building with that and that. It's fine. So, do I talk to Ronnie Shaw? She keeps on coming up to me, so I'll talk to her.
Glad you made it in time, General. I guess we're about to find out if these new Minutemen really have what it takes. We've seen a lot of those Institute crow things.
If I finish the run,
looks like they're getting ready
I
to
probably
try to
will
take
get
us
dressed
out.
Nero. That's a good
Called
idea.
in volunteers.
I was thinking about that. What should I put, like, on as clothes for the first time?
I'm feeling pretty good about
Well,
our
we'll see.
defenses,
We'll see about
but it
that.
sure wouldn't hurt
Maybe
to
I can have a
take
little
look
bit of an
around and,
epilogue just
shore
to
up
celebrate
any
the win.
points you see.
Probably not tonight. This is going to take quite a bit of time anyway. But now that the Institute people are coming, and it is getting on with the day, let's get to our secure area. This is the most secure area, but I want to actually take a look at... Oh, that was quick. Okay, good job, Institute. You were pretty quick. But I don't think it's going to work out for you. Good. So, you know what? This calls for some fun times. Let's just be hidden up here and actually see how things go. You know, I should be building up my my adrenaline, shouldn't I? Let's see if we can't get a little bit of work done. Oh, come on. Ouch. Well, that was 20, 30, 40% taken care of rather quickly. Yeah, did I overdo it with the turrets? I'm not sure I did, but... Well, anything worth doing is worth overdoing, I suppose. Who's left? Oh, this is gonna go well for them. Good job, guys. Good job. I think you hit him. Just, you know, a few times. Let's see. The nice thing about these Institute people is... Ooh, 2 shots? Wow, good job. Is they're usually having all the different variants, the rapid fire, stuff like that. So, you know, even if something randomly does hit me, it won't end up killing me. And that's why I'm kind of fine being out here rather than just hidden away. Missiles do go burr. I do appreciate understanding how burr... Well, there's the radio transmitter guy dead, probably. I mean, that was like 20 missiles right at his face. Good job. 80%. This is going better than last time, I swear. I think having things right on the edge definitely helps. And... oh no, they went invisible. What are we gonna do? Oh wait, we already killed them all. Yeah, this feels like, okay. I wasn't meaning this to be on, you know, 100% easy mode, but...
It was a tough fight.
It was a tough fight. Preston, were you paying attention? This was not a tough fight. I literally made it as easy as it could be for all of you. Okay, so there goes failed show no mercy. No vertibird run, no clothes run. I need to add that somehow. I mean, this is literally no flying, no clothes, no nothing. How did we do, Ronnie?
Hey, I guess the Institute will think twice before tangling with the Minutemen again. I hear you're working on figuring out how to hit back at those rats. I hope you find a way, and soon. I'd like another crack at them, with the shoe on the other foot this time. I think Preston wanted to talk to you. Maybe he has some good news. Listen up, kiddies.
Okay, shoe on the other foot. I don't do shoes or any clothes really, Ronnie, but sure. Yeah, let's go with that.
To them, and we'll see how they'll like it.
Let's find where Preston is. Preston. Oops,
Don't
not
have
that
time
one.
to sit
There we
around
go.
congratulating ourselves.
It's time for us to
Where's a
strike
Minuteman
back
code?
against the
Darn it.
Institute.
And
I have some good news for you.
always gotta be ready
Sturgis
for the
found a
next
way
fight.
into the Institute.
More experience.
We can launch an attack whenever you say the word.
Well, I'm ready.
Good. I'll get the details from Sturgis while you get the Minutemen ready to attack.
Yes, ma'am.
And just like that, level 60. What am I going to do with these levels that are coming at me all of a sudden? I'll think about it.
Preston tells me you found a way into the Institute.
That's right. I was hoping I'd find something worthwhile after all the time I spent cracking the encryption.
Sure.
One of the things in the data you stole was a plan of the whole Institute complex. Turns out they're still using an old water pipe that runs out to the river. Brings in cooling water to their reactor. Its entrance is underwater, and but there isn't any...
Okay,
work,
let's go
Thanks,
through the
boss.
water, all that
Did-
job, you know,
Right?
doing the searching. We have to go into some irradiated water, but that just means more damage potential for us. Okay, so I think this place will be good for when the Brotherhood needs to throw themselves at us. Let me think. We're on the precipice. Let's just make sure that we have everything we need. So in the Institute, these 3 weapons will be fine. I don't know if I even need the VATS 308, but I definitely don't need the artillery smoke. That's going to be kind of... Rad damage 1.36... Oh, right, because... Yeah. Rad damage 1.36 makes sense. It's fine. I was considering doing the, what is it, the last rank of Demolition Expert so I could actually make plasma grenades. I probably don't have much nuclear material left anyway between everything I've been making. So let's just take a look at all the drugs. We have berry mentats times 3. Honestly, I wish we would have more. That's not too many, but with our 4th rank of chemist, it should be fine. I might just, like, down a bunch of food right before, well, as I'm going through just to make sure. 263 out of 265. Mirelurk egg omelets are still on 10. Yeah. Nope, not that one. That one. Go. Only 1 Nuka free, but we have a Vim just as a backup. Ultrajet. Can get that. Okay, I think we're good. Let's go off to the Institute. This is going well. I did enjoy that first little run out with castle defenses. Missile launchers, they're pretty good. The laser turrets, I built some of those just because I was going to run out of the oil, I believe. If I was going to just keep on using the amount of screws I had. And there was a Brahmin that just dropped out of the sky, so that's fine. But yeah, the vertibirds. They come in at different angles, and I'm not quite sure that the missile turrets are going to be able to hit all of them. Hopefully they do. But that's why the laser turrets are there, just in case. And, of course, I think I will be standing outside with my Gauss rifle. Not on the top, because that's way too open. All of the vertibirds just have a minigun person, and for me to be in range to actually shoot them, they're probably going to be in range for them to shoot me. So, things to consider. But besides that, we have the 20% weakness. There's not much we can do about that except try not to take any more damage. The Institute is going to be throwing a bunch of energy weapons at us, but thankfully, due to my stupidity with dealing with Automatron, not taking the items that I specifically set out for dealing with a bunch of energy-spitting robots, I'll be able to save those for a different set of energy-spitting robots. So it all worked out in the end, and when I take a hit here, it'll be fine because I'll have that extra energy resistance. I don't think... I definitely don't have the, what is it, perception for the energy resistance. Yeah, refractor. I wouldn't be able to get that, so it's kind of pointless anyway to consider that. Yeah, let's jump in here. Now, there's a little bit of rads at the beginning, and I am pretty much meeting my rad pool with my health bar, so keep that in mind. And those raiders are still around. There's plenty of things still around. Like, most of the time, I go out of my way and just kind of, like, clean up Boston here and there with all the different people, but this time I was really pretty particular about avoiding things that I didn't want to, like, throw the dice at, and I think that was the best choice overall. I'm still level 60, not getting a lot of benefit out of extra experience and items and stuff like that, but yeah. I think I should be careful around here. I think I killed all those people and all those people, and it should be fine, but there's rads over there. I remember the rads, because there's a ghoul on that island, and it's like rad barrels or something that get him all nice and healy. Okay, so let's do some Radix. Starts with an R, so it's probably right there. You know what? I don't really need to save my water. I have 52. I doubt that I'm going to need that much to get through the Institute with the amount of drugs I have, but just in case. I was considering doing all my drugs now to start, but this first bit isn't that bad. Some rads, that's not too bad. Inside here, there's going to be some more rads, but shouldn't be too much for 5 Radix. That's one thing to look at the end. How much Radix did I end up using? Probably quite a bit. So, Radix +1. Ooh, got up to +1. Okay. Activate Institute Relay, but we have to do some other things before then. Okay. Get out of the water. Use the jump function. Okay, there we go. 2 turrets. Should be fine. Turned out to be fine. You know what? I'm going to go top up my drink. We're going to leave it just a second and have a little bit of a an intermission. I should have been more prepared, but I only took 3 Radix. Okay, well, just goes to show you how much I'm paying attention to. Gotta psych myself up. This is the hard part. This is definitely needing all of my attention. I only have 10% adrenaline. I'm taking extra damage. Yeah, I'm going to be back in a second for finally finishing off the Institute and this silly game. Okay, so what do we have to do? We have to activate the Institute, really? Okay. I think everything's ready. I am going to take a Berry Mentats right now. It makes sense to me. It's kind of hard to see the enemies around the corner in here. What else should I do? I think, honestly, just throwing orange Mentats on the fire isn't that bad of an idea. Extra perception, all of that. And really, I mean, we're talking about the end of the game. We really need the perception right now, more so than other times down the line. So we can have that right now. And, I mean, all of this stuff is going to last for the entire time in the Institute. We just remember to take it right now. Probably the right way of going about this. Rad Scorpion Steak. Radstad Stew. Stingwing. XL. I haven't taken XL for... Have I taken XL? Probably once. Damage resistance just to throw on the extra little bit of protection for us. What else was I thinking? There it is. Crispy Cave Cricket. Another 20 energy resistance. Calmex, I'll hold off just a little bit, but let's take a look at our stats right now. So we've got the Radx XL, Orange Mentats, Berry Mentats, Jet Fuel. We've got all of that. That translates into a pretty respectable 45 damage resistance, 75 energy resistance, 15... Ooh. We can throw another Medics at the situation. That's more damage resistance. I'm not taking chances. That's the gist of it. And an Overdrive. Well, a Psycho is also damage resistant, so we're doing Psycho instead. Yeah, this is pretty good. Stealth Boy? Stealth Boy's going on 7, because I want to have access to that just in case I freak out. Now, the thing about Stealth Boy is, it's best to do it before the problems that you're facing, but it's not the end of the world. Let's see. So, without clothes, our damage resistance 95, our energy resistance 75. Not bad, but we're dealing with, you know, only 150 HP left. This is going to require quite a bit of care on our part. Some rad barrels shouldn't be too much of an issue. And there it is. A mole rat. I mean, we might as well take things carefully. I could have, you know, vatsed it and seen if I was going to do damage or not, but I want to kill things 150% or 200%. I don't want to kill things exactly 100% for whatever reason. Legendary? Wow, legendary. And, of course, we're picking up more gear. The game is just really taunting me at this point. I mean, I get it. There's gear I should be wearing. I understand, game. You're trying to help me, I'm sure, but it's really more of just a taunt at this point. Okay. So, I'm not sure where they drop down, but it's probably up there. And we will need to be careful, because they are going to start surrounding me really quite quickly. Okay, yep, they're surrounding me. It's going to fall. Took a little bit of fall damage, poor guy. 95% chance. Two around the corner. Gangrenous is not going to be too much of an issue. And you two. Mostly everyone. Oh, no, not mostly everyone. I missed one. Okay. Now it's mostly everyone. I already have a crit, so that's fine. Who's left? There's really one more? Way down over there. There we go. No. I swear, I knew this situation would have more ghouls than you expect, but still, 3 more ghouls than I expected. So, good job, game. You're always going to have more ghouls than you expect here. I don't need any of this, but I'm going to pick them up anyway because it's nice. It's nice picking up viable blood samples for a faction that you're going to end up destroying. It's very nice. Should be... It's around the corner, and however many corners I need to pass by, I'm guessing it's this corner. Maybe not. Oh, yep, there it is. Yeah, turrets around the corners, things to pay attention to. I guess turrets on the ceiling are, you know, particularly well suited to dealing with ghouls. They literally can't reach them, so good job, Institute. You're smarter than the average institute, or actually, you're pretty idiotic sometimes. Anyway,
Area scans incomplete.
these two.
Insufficient determination of possible threats.
Deal with them, and we get to jump in here. Expert terminal. Thanks for the what is it? Atomic. And it's the first one. Glorious. Okay, breach detected. That would be us, I'm guessing. I never really paid attention to that. Or maybe that's what they're fixing. I don't know. Anyway, so let's do that. Open it up. Had a nice, easy time with that for once. Well, I mean, the last time I did it, I was literally struggling. Needed to back in and out. But yes, the previous run notwithstanding, very easy to get into the Institute after quite a few ghouls. Okay, so. What have we got to do next? I can fast travel out of the CIT ruins. I'm not quite sure I can, game, but I like your optimism. And I shouldn't be able to do anything else. Nope, inaccessible. So unfortunately, we're going to have to call in the cavalry. And the cavalry is essentially cavalry in terms of modern warfare, whereas a bunch of people riding around on horses would be more of a liability than an aid to modern tactics. What I'm trying to say is the Minutemen are worthless, and oh god, I didn't even do the thing. Access logs don't get me anywhere. I need to load the holotape. I'm just, yeah, I'm not looking forward to having the Minutemen around. Play tape. No, I know how to use tapes, I promise. It's yeah, this is all going according to plan. There we go. Oh, and I should have switched out Preston Garvey's weapon.
Excuse me.
Still in one piece. Stay sharp. Don't let your guard down.
The rest of the people,
This is
they're
the
just gonna
Institute.
have crap,
Could've
but you
just
could
held
give
out down here
Preston like a,
Why'd they
I don't
need to come
know,
mess with us?
awesome 308 or something. I
They
don't know.
think they're better.
They
Should have,
should. In
could
any
have,
case,
would have.
You're gonna need this.
And that's
Get
going to
that on
blow
the
up the
reactor.
Institute.
Just make sure we better hurry.
And he's just saying to make sure that you initiate an evacuation recall or whatever. Getting all the Institute scientists out, and that's going to be fine. Now, very quickly in here. We're going to be quick about this. Synth horses. Okay, Nero, that's a terrifying concept. I mean, I like the idea. They have synth gorillas. And honestly, in the Fallout world, horses could be pretty effective just for mobility. I mean, I guess the Brotherhood have vertibirds and whatnot, but... Did we take a Deathclaw stake yet? We did not. Let's take one of those. Okay, Deathclaw stake plus agility. Just make sure we get everything that we could ever want for this awesome end of the run. Actually, Wolfrids aren't going to do anything for us at this point. I'm just going to get them out of the way. And we're going to Psychojet. And we're going to sprint and try to beat the Minutemen to this next area. And it's going to be fine because these turrets won't know what hit them. Apparently they will. And then we're going to start throwing grenades down here. Oh, that is a lot faster than I was expecting. Let's just keep throwing grenades down here. Everyone just stand around and let me do the work, that's fine. And I can't back up. I can't back up, which is the worst feeling in the world.
I know you are still there.
Okay,
Please
someone
come out.
knows I'm still there. But we can't linger too much. If we get into lingering, and we get into a firefight, we don't want that.
Wise to flee.
Excel, that's way too quick. Okay. I might just Psychojet again. Nope, use the actual thing. And then over there. Blow up, please. Thank you. Take care of those. And even with no recoil whatsoever, I can't hit that one stupid synth. Okay, you know what? You know what can hit the synth? Things that can bounce. So enjoy that, will you? Any second. Sorry for the slow motion. This, I mean, I wanted slow motion for just a little bit, but this is definitely overkill. Okay. That's just a Protectron. Get rid of those. There's 2 turrets below us. And here, honestly, guys, I want to show you something over here. Everyone back over here. Come on, guys. This is very important. I found something that's the downfall of the Institute. Everyone over here, come on. Get back over here. Let's go. It's really important, guys. Like, I'm serious. Get back over here right now. Okay. Do you know what it is, guys? It's you not being able to pathfind to me effectively. So we're just going to run through here as quick as possible. These guys are not going to be able to keep up. And that way, when I see the turrets, I can kill them without having those guys causing problems. Throw a grenade over there, and actually be able to back up. Glorious. Wow, he's pretty quick. Bonus points. It didn't kill him. Strong enemy. Don't like. You go after that guy. Okay, still in caution. Not having it. I don't like it.
Now I understand. You are hiding because you fear death.
No, I'm hiding because I... Oh god, I'm caring too much all of a sudden. What did I run out of food? Mildly dehydrated, sure. Gazelle steak. Rad stag. Grilled hermit. I already ran out of grilled hermit crab. No, not grilled hermit crab. The grilled rad stag. Go. Perfect. Where's the enemies? Oh god. Is that the enemies? That is totally the enemies. Okay, just one enemy. It's fine, that's fine, that's fine.
No point in leaving that for the scavengers.
Yeah, scavengers. That's going to be our first concern, since, Okay, let's be ready here and do some grenading. This is why I brought 50 or so grenades, because they're pretty useful in this area to, you know, avoid the whole damage thing. Because enemies keep spawning, and you just keep throwing. Actually, that's mostly terrifying that grenades are exploding that close to us. There we go. There's even more. Okay, you got in the way, Minutemen.
No! We've got company.
Nope. Doing all of the drugs. Let's take some water, because I'm probably going to start taking damage just from, like, overly dehydrated. Mildly dehydrated. Thirsty. Okay, Neuro. The good thing is, even if you don't, you know, stop the nonsense, I'm probably going to pay less attention to it because we're at the point where if I stop looking at the screen even for just a few seconds, there's going to be a synth that just runs around the corner and shoots me in the face. So luckily, I'm only partially paying attention. Once I know that we're good, fusion cores, all the fun stuff. Wow, 1,000 millimeter. That's quite a few millimeters. 1,005 millimeters. Many fewer millimeters, or no, it's more. It's 5 times 1,000. Anyway, I should stop with the nonsense as well. We've got even worse things to deal with. Now, I could run down this way and be as quick as I can, but everyone decides to catch up to me as soon as, you know, I open this door. So, things I want to consider. I'm down to 33 fragmentation grenades. Probably overdid it in the last little bit. This next area is going to be even more fragmentation grenade intensive. One very important thing. Don't need this, first of all. Secondly, let's do our first stealth boy, because I'm going to want to save the timer on that, or actually getting to where I need to be. Yeah. Then immediately into here. And we're sprinting. And I am not stim packing. What's the other thing? Okay, I can't see a thing. I'm doing the stuff with the drugs. Okay. And that points me exactly where I need to be. And I am just peeking around the corners, because I don't want to be in a protracted firefight with this nonsense. Let's aim at that thing. 95, sure, take it. Shaky cam. And they're firing. Is that everyone? Nope, definitely not. Okay. Drawbacks to the whole, psychojet thing. We can't see crap in the Institute. It's way too bright. This is a bad hangover for sure. Okay, so we're in caution, but that's probably from the guerrillas, frankly. There might be an Institute scientist around. I don't really care. But yeah, this is best to just deal with... Oh, there we go. Okay. Don't be around me. 2 guerrillas. I freaking hate the Minutemen. Ugh. Okay, Minutemen, can you not get in the way? I don't like that sound. Yeah. You just... Oh my god, Okay. I'm done with this. The Minutemen need to all die. I should do this myself. The Institute scientists are all going to die because they're putting me into caution. This is what it's come to. I'm just going to become a genocidal maniac towards the end because this is way too stressful. And it only gets worse from here. So, like we just did, we need to clear out the initial area and move forward. The next room is going to be top. We have a stealth boy, we have psychojet, and we have grenades. But one nasty shot with the right weapon, again, ends the run. But, you know, here's to cheers on that. So, stealth boy, well... yeah, let's stealth boy first. And then as soon as we get to the other side, it's going to be a psychojet, and pray that we're not surrounded by Minutemen getting shot. Maybe the raiders have a point. Oh my god. Kill that guy. Who else? Okay. Now we start throwing grenades. And after that point, we hide down here to avoid random fire. And we continue throwing grenades. This is the safe way. I'm sure this is exactly how you imagined the end of, you know, Fallout 4 to go, just throwing grenades from a hidey hole, but this is the right way. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to bounce it off that thing, and I'm going to get it a little closer. God, that stuff is close. I don't like this. What is happening here? There's an enemy, like, right down there. Why did you guys not start shooting at it? Oh my god. And I've lost my stealth boyness. And I'm... What is happening? Don't hide over here. Okay, that's better. And the fact that everyone's a little less freaking out. Good. Okay, more stealth boys. I bought them for a reason, dang it. Damn. Eh. I'll just shoot him. Since Strider is somewhere, I don't know where, so we're doing more of this. Where are they? Way over there. Let me just try to throw through the tree. Did someone come from over there? I don't like the sounds. Oh, there's a Strider over there. Yeah, this is a lot of synths to deal with. But luckily, we have plenty of bullets. What the heck is happening? Can barely see. Oh, there's Sturgis. Hey there, General.
Reactor. Looks like you need to get yourself to the advanced systems area.
What? Danger.
Only, well, it's locked. I can't override it from here.
I don't like being in
Looks
danger.
like the command can only come from the director's personal terminal. You're gonna need to get access to it somehow.
Why was I in danger? Oh my... Screw you! Like, just the most screw... Ugh. Wasting good ammo on you. Okay. Wasted a stealth boy. Not good. It's not good. But, anyway. Oh, God. Mildly dehydrated. Thank you, Neuro. Oh, jeez. I would probably perform so much worse in these situations without just that little angel on the shoulder, devil on the shoulder. I think you're kind of both at times, Neuro, but mostly angel on the shoulder. There's definitely risk of dehydration, and if I randomly take 20 damage from that, well, you can always say, I told you so. 2 stealth boys. Very nice. So I'm just going to do a few right here, depending on where they spawn. Now, the director's place is opposite of... It's this one. Yeah, because it's the long one. So we're going to come out that way and make it to advanced systems. Okay. So let's not have anything that's in the way of us not getting killed. Or something. Neutral karma. I mean, you don't want the hit squads, right? Whether it's the good guy or bad guy hit squads or whatever it is. God. Don't worry, Neuro. I'm not going to ask. See, this is why I need to play frickin' Fallout 3. I vaguely know what I'm supposed to be referencing at this point, but I just don't. Ugh. What a horrible Fallout player I am. Just kind of having, like, passively, like, accepted that Fallout 3 is fun, but never played it. I even have it on Game Pass now, technically. There's too many games. Neuro, there's way too many games. It's painful. Anyway, as we mine up all of this fun stuff, I don't want to take all of the mines because there's something important to do with them. But luckily, all of these mines will not be used up because I doubt that every single thing is going to blow up, but it might, so I'm going to be careful just in case. So that's the way we go out. Maybe one right there, just for the sake of it. Synth retention can go screw it. Oh, you need to play New Vegas. Okay, well, the boot's on the other foot now then, because, oh, New Vegas, it's good stuff. I wish I would have played it, you know, more. There was the problem with it crashing too much and me losing, you know, irreparably damaged save files and stuff. I was not a smart person, but yeah, I've definitely enjoyed what I have played. That's for sure. I think this is good. There's not a whole lot left, but just in case. They attacked you because they thought that you would come down and do what we're doing exactly right now to it. That's as good of explanation as I can give you, Mr. Minutemen, or Miss Minutemen, or whoever Minutemen. Okay, let's go say hello to Sean. Now, we have our great mentats. We should be able to get down a bunch of the enemy forces just through that speech check. Definitely looking forward to that, but oh boy. This next part is going to be pretty much just as frantic, frenetic, whatever as it's coming up. So, okay, here we go. Sean, I'm sure you realize this, but I have just the best breath ever. There we go.
I didn't expect to see you again. Come to see the reactor.
What are you talking about?
We got it working without you.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm sorry it's come to this, Sean.
You're sorry. It's not enough that I lay here dying. Now you plan on what? Destroying everything? Tell me then. Under what righteous pretense have you justified this atrocity?
It's the easier ending because you send me up against the Pridwin, and that's pretty difficult, so...
There's no other way. The Institute can't be trusted.
But these Minutemen, they can? Well, none of it matters now, I suppose. You'll accomplish your task and ruin humanity's best hope for the future. The only question left then is why you're standing here.
I want your help.
Sean, if you help me, fewer people will die. Will you?
Why would I ever consider helping you?
Institute personnel won't last long above ground, especially if I'm hunting them down. Give me a reason not to.
Very well. The terminal behind me.
Sure.
That will
9003. 9003 is all I needed to... That's not even a huge amount of permutations or whatever. Well, it is, but, I mean, you know, for manual entry. But it's not, I mean, like, okay. Anyway. I do appreciate the voice actor. Actress, I guess. It's just, you know, the way she delivers those lines, that's pretty strong, I think. Okay, so L-O and T at the end. Oh god, there's quite a few of that. Ooh. Well, it has to be bust, right?
Nice.
Good. Good. So we're doing evacuation because I can't stand Preston being all pissy with me. Lockdown is being overridden, and also we're doing the synth shutdown. 9003, all we need, and that's that.
All right, good job. Looks like that's opened things up enough for you to reach the reactor. Some other good news. I've almost got the teleporter working. Should be ready to pull you out whenever you need.
I think in the previous run I went around killing literally everyone because I was pretending it was a no-kill run at that point or something like that. I'm not going to do it this time. That just seems silly. What I will do is make my way as carefully as possible to the reactor. And when I say as carefully as possible, I literally mean as carefully as possible. Oh god, oh god, oh god, it's gonna blow up and... That's what I needed to do. Okay. I just realized I laid mines right outside the door. If there was an enemy coming down the door, that would be the end right there. Are they still there? They are! They are. Good, 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 good. This tree's in the way. I can't see to save my life. Do I still have my berry mentats active at the very least? Orange, grape, berry. Let's do more drugs, because drugs get me through this game. Another thing I'm interested in seeing. XL, you know what? You do you. Let's throw that on the old bonfire of drugs that we've got going. A psych, no. An overdrive, no. A psycho. Damage, no. An overdrive. Psycho, we're not going to face any actual damage. The terminal is the real final boss. Sometimes. Sometimes it can be pretty nasty, but not this time. I think I handled that quite well. I just want to see my special. Pretty good. Perception, 13, strength, endurance, all the fun stuff. Honestly, I would have imagined my perception to be higher. 5 perception, 2 perception, that's 7. 3 perception, that's 10. I guess. Okay, anyway. At what point do I just call this as a lost cause of... I don't want this stuff. Vault 88 is under attack. What am I going to do? Okay, just take the stuff. I want a place I can fall back to and feel secure. Definitely did that incorrectly. God, I just want to sprint for it. I keep on pressing the wrong button, by the way. I keep on pressing the eat a Mirelurk egg omelet as opposed to eat the, you know, actual thing that is, well, inject the actual thing. The Stimpack. Not the Stimpack, the... You know what I mean. Psychojet. Okay. Paying attention to what I need to pay attention to. Let's do this. Who else wants some? What the? You... Oh my god, idiots. Idiots, every single one of you idiots is idiots. Oh my god. There was a guy with the Molotov that decided to throw it at that exact point, and I was there 5 seconds ago. That person is going to die. That person is going to die. So much death for that person. They brought Molotovs. Oh my god, that scared the... Oh my god. Okay, here, I've got this crazy idea. Gonna throw that right there, which is not what I wanted to throw. Why did they bring Molotovs indoors with the naked general? You're dying. Enjoy. Enjoy your stupidity. Did you like that? Was that good? Was that useful to bring the Molotovs? You know what? You die too. Every single Minuteman that comes in here is dying. Oh my god. This is ridiculous. Minutemen, you're the worst thing that has ever happened.
Attention all personnel. Evacuation order issued. Authorization 1Y31. Please proceed to your assigned evacuation points. Thank you for your cooperation.
I can't believe it. It really, like, is coming down to my own troops trying to kill me. But that's where we're at. It's pathetic. I need to worry about these Minutemen bringing Molotovs to the fight. Oh my god. Eat a jet when you drink a weed. I need to do both of that right now and see what happens, because, oh god, that Molotov sound was just not fun. But honestly, I think we've turned off the Institute's teleporter to be teleporting my friends in. It's just Preston, and he finally upgraded his weapon a little bit. I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna complain whatsoever. Okay, Preston, you stay there. I'm gonna handle the rest of this. Okay, only 9 grenades left and 8 frag mines. That's fine. That's a little less fine, but I think we'll be fine all the same because we are fine. Everything's fine. We're all good. Everything's fine here. I don't know what we need. We don't need anything. We're fine. Oh, dehydrated. Dehydrated. Yes, keep an eye on the dehydration. Now, in here, let's just get rid of the Rad-X right now. I should have done that first because there's plenty of things that we can do. Let's take an... Oh, what do we need? What do we still have as our drugs? Psycho Jet, Overdrive, XL, Great Mentets, Very Mentets, Ordnance. I think that's pretty much everything we would need. Screw it. Almex. This is the time to use it. We're finally moving on to the last step before the true end. Oh my gosh. Okay. Properly hydrate. Thank you, Neuro. Dehydration warning. Heard, received, understood, and all that fun stuff. We're going to do a Stealth Boy again. We're going to do straight into Psycho Jet because these guys should be deactivated, but Fallout 4, who knows? Oh, they like shut down immediately. Okay. And you guys can shut down the old-fashioned way. Okay, this next area, we need to try to beat Preston to the punch. We're just going to kill anything and everything we can. I said anything and everything we can. There we go. With Jet, no problems whatsoever. Okay, more Psycho Jet, please. And just do a little bit of a hop and a little bit of a... They're shooting at me. Oh, they're shooting at me. Okay, they're definitely shooting at me. Let's consider the fact that we've lost the element of surprise. And I'm guessing that's the teleporter coming back online. We're going to get ahead of the pack as soon as we get back to our... I mean, we've killed the guy with the missile launcher. Time is already slowed. I believe it, but I want it to be re-slowed, damn it. They're shooting, but they're not hitting anything. There's still someone around. There's that. Mildly dehydrated. I could care more, but I also could care less. And that's everything. Psycho Jet was carrying me so much through the entirety of this run. Psycho Jet just slowing time and being able to deal with enemies at my leisure. You know what didn't carry me through this run? all of this stupid gear that was thrown at me. Why is the game thinking that I want to wear clothes? I clearly don't. I mean, I'm running around naked. If I wanted to wear clothes, I would at least wear something. Stop throwing me this stuff. Okay. Anyway, we can get in here with the password. It would otherwise be advanced. I forget exactly. And then we can do radiation levels. Oh my god, radiation levels are high. Let's purge the system. Hey, reactivate, deactivate. No, don't deactivate. Okay, activate purge system. And then we back out, and then we do the reactor status. Then we shut down the reactor, and then it should be fine. Still radiation. Nope, I think it was done. Okay. Now well, there was a little bit of rad damage, that's fine. I missed what the rad count was at, but all's well that ends well, because that's that. We did it. We destroyed the Institute without clothes. Ever. You know, I'm happy with myself. I mean, no matter how bad or good the, following little bit with the Brotherhood goes, this went better than I could have hoped. Yeah, better than I could have hoped. My speaking throughout the entire thing could have, gone better than I hoped, but the thing itself, better than I hoped, for sure.
We need
Preston,
to get out of here and...
Hey there.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Let's get out of here.
We're done down here. Zap us back to the relay room. Okay, let's move.
Thank you, Nero. I think that went quite well. Yeah, well, I mean, I know I could just stay in my cubby and completely avoid the Brotherhood of Steel. I'm going to stick myself out there, probably. At least a little bit. We'll see. And, you know what? Because I'm happy right now, I'm actually, I'm feeling pretty generous. Sean? Okay, the robot's not acknowledging me. Okay. You're talking, but you're not... Okay, Sean's not talking to me. Let's talk to Sturges.
But you didn't even talk to the kid. You're not gonna leave him here, are you?
Attention all personnel.
Okay.
Evacuation order issued. Authorization 1.
Is this how I bug out? I can't end the game. Give me the end slides.
Your assigned evacuation points. Thank you for your cooperation.
Okay. She's just a little thirsty. She can't actually talk right now, so, Sean saw that. The robot, whatever.
Please, Mom, don't leave me here. I want to go with you.
There we go. I was just too thirsty.
Really?
Oh, God. Let's go.
Look, kid, I'm leaving. If you want to come along, follow me.
Okay, I'm ready. Let's go.
I'm ready when you are.
Okay, now we can talk to Sturges.
Fire it up.
Didn't leave anything behind, did you? All set to get out of here?
Oh, totally.
Absolutely.
You got it. I'm gonna teleport you to the detonation site, then set it to shoot the kid here back to the castle. Now you press that button extra hard when you get there. I'll see you on the other side.
I'm ready. Let's get out of here.
So I'm pressing the button extra hard at the detonation site. I feel like the detonation site is the place where the detonation is. That would be the... whatever. Sturges isn't so good on the whole technical babble, but that's fine. Yeah, Nero, I would have, stood there for 20 minutes trying to figure things out, running around in circles. I was not going to let the run end with, well, I'm stuck in the Institute, I can't talk to the kid, and I can't leave the, the rest of it. Yeah, it was weird. I would have figured it out eventually, but we've discovered Mass Fusion Executive Suite, because, of course, the Brotherhood wasn't really part of this run whatsoever.
Go up in smoke. Just hit that button.
Oh, you don't need to tell me twice. Let's do this. I am so happy for Fallout 4. YOLO without any clothes. without any power armor, with none of that completed. I mean, how is this even possible? No clothes. Glowing sea, Bar Harbor, the gas room, no hazmat suit, none of it. And it's done. So we get an end slide. Let's listen.
I can feel it wash over me. The heat, the force, the radiation, the fear. It's the end of the world, all over again. I close my eyes. I see my life before all of this. Before the bombs.
With clothes.
Everything can change in an instant, and the future you plan for yourself shifts, whether or not you're ready. At some point, it happens to all of us. This was not the world I wanted, but it was the one I found myself in. The Commonwealth. My home. Ripped apart and put back together.
That's why I did.
I thought I hoped
it all
I
live.
could find my family. Cheat time, make us whole again.
I showed my work.
The way we were. But now I know. I know I can't go back. I know the world has changed. The road ahead will be hard. This time I'm ready. Because I know war. War never changes.
Wow. I mean, you know, it's one of those things where I specifically set out with the original, you know, YOLO run. Do it live. Because that way, I get to have fun. I get to just kind of run around as I'm doing my my YOLO, you know, stuff. And I've been having fun with YOLO. YOLO's a fun sort of rule set, a challenge run that's... It's particularly difficult, but at the same time, you kind of get into the swing of things. And I wanted to step out of my comfort zone, because every single time it was hazmat suit, power armor, hazmat suit, power armor. Use the jetpack, use all the hazmat suit when you need to. And it just unlocks certain areas that you're just done with. Okay, let's talk to Preston because he's going to keep talking over me. Preston Garvey.
The evacuation order, right?
Yes, I did.
I didn't notice in all the chaos.
Well, there was a big blaring siren saying, please evacuate, please evacuate. Preston is not the sharpest tool in the box.
We gave everyone a chance to get out.
Good. I thought so. It was just watching that explosion. I just hope as many people as possible got out. I hate that we had to do that. But they left us no choice. It was war. But now, the war against the Institute is over. The way is now clear for the Commonwealth to finally come together and build something good for the future. But it's not all sunshine and rainbows from here on out.
Yep, we've got a big prid win to deal with.
What? No sunshine and rainbows? Next you're gonna tell me I'm not getting a pony.
If I had any ponies to hand out, you'd be first on my list. The Institute was the most insidious threat we've ever faced. But there are plenty of other problems left to deal with. I don't think the Minutemen are gonna be out of a job for a long time yet.
Okay, and we've got
victory, but soon enough,
a nice big chunk of experience. Okay, and Boston After Dark failed, but then I got the experience again. Is that how that works? I swear, what is happening? Because I got the experience twice, or did I? I don't know. But that's that. We've completed Fallout 4. Nudists only live once. The YOLO run without clothes, without all the benefits. And honestly, I mean, we could have done it without legendary weapons. Maybe. I'll put a big asterisk on that because this VATS 308 combat rifle mid-game was so useful. I cannot understate just how... Overstate. Yeah, I can't overstate how useful it was. I'm very understating how useful this thing was. I'm going up to enemies, I'm just doing 3 different enemies' VATS into it, straight into another VATS thing, and I actually have... Let's just remember how good my one actual item that was a legendary is. I want to shoot Preston 10 times. I can't count, but I'm guessing that's, you know, pretty high up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, maybe 11. Yeah, maybe I want to shoot him 11 times. That's a useful thing to have as a backup, in case there's like 20 rad roaches swarming you, and you don't want to try to Psychojet shoot them. Psychojet, the other big star of this run. I cannot overstate, just, again, you know, overstating things, that was what pulled me through. You know, diseases, who cares? Let's grab the... Yep, that's that.
Keycard. That'll come in handy.
You know, I still just can't help but loot. I just want to loot. Wait, I have no choice but to destroy the Institute? Is it a run-related thing? Because everyone there wants to wear Institute science gear, and outside, you know, people actually dress however the hell they want. I feel like that would be your hot take, but I feel like there's more to your hot take than your hot take, Nero. Do explain to me, because hot takes, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind the hot takes.
I still can't get my head around how many people must have lived here back in the old days.
Oh, Preston's back in the old days. Okay, Preston, we've got bigger fish to fry. Quite literally, frankly. Let's jump down here. Yeah, so, I mean, this run, I mean, all that's left is to declare war on the Brotherhood of Steel and have fun with them, but it's kind of come to the point where I can't really believe it worked out. Like, there were times where I knew that, you know, there would be a certain amount of radiation, like 50% radiation. Let's say that 50% was forced on me because between going in and out of the glowing sea however many times and Far Harbor and what else there was, that's like 50%. Because then I was an idiot and didn't read the fact that there was a legendary Mr. Gutsy something or another, and I was within his 150 or 130 blast range. You know what I just realized? I'm going into a place, and every single time I get 3 strength so I can improve my armor. I don't need to improve my armor. There's still gunners in here, aren't there? Every single run I've ever done, I swear I clear this place out and get the bobblehead, but there's still gunners, aren't there? No. Okay. Why didn't I clear this? Yep, there. See that? That's the bobblehead. Okay. No, this isn't how I end the run. No, the run's not ending this way. We're doing this correctly. Stealth boy, get protected. We're fine. We have 30 seconds. We're fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. Turrets and yep, there's a gunner. I wasn't even in hidden because I was stealth boying. This lobby, yeah, that doesn't raise any eyebrows. Oh, why? Oh, good way to you know, just bring me back to reality. I'm a naked person running around South Boston, North Boston, any part of Boston in the post-apocalypse. It's not going to work out well for me unless I'm very careful. Shut up and end this run the right way. Gotta go take on the Brotherhood. Let's do this. Oh. Okay. So, there's the debate that you should be able to preserve the Institute tech rather than blowing them up. Well, yeah, no, that is a good point, Nero. Yeah. People in the wasteland don't have a good example of the benefits of technology preservation. I don't know. I mean, we have desk fans in the wasteland. Isn't that, enough technology for you, Neuro? Just setting the bar pretty high with the whole Institute thing, but they had no reason to believe anyone who wants to improve technology has good intentions, because in no faction is that true. Yeah. That's a freaking, spot on point that I don't know why I didn't really ever consider that. There's no, hey, we should scan all of their databases and actually get, pieces of artifacts. Like, the obvious choice is the Brotherhood of Steel. Like, you go in there, you bust in, you kill everyone, and then immediately you decide to, do the scavenge run. And then, and only then, just to make sure there's no holdouts or that there's, technology falling into the wrong hands, do you blow it up. But there's no, like, line from Elder Maxon or anyone that says, okay, we're going to spread out, you're going to, head to the thing and, have the bomb set for detonation. We're going to scavenge some very specific things we've come here for. And that explains why the Paladins aren't there for, like, the final battle, and there's, like, a couple little dudes doing their thing. Or, I mean, it's not really built for submissions through the Institute, but, like, that is a huge missed point. Damn. So, yeah, I've never really even considered that. That's interesting. But, yeah, I mean, we just destroyed the Institute without even looking at their frickin' fusion reactor, let alone everything else. I mean, their crops were, probably pretty good for being able to feed the entire thing just on, like, artificial lights and power and stuff like that. Like, oh, wow. I mean, not to have an existential crisis, but did I do the right thing? I mean, I destroyed the Institute. It was humanity's best hope for the future. Now it's gone. And, oh my god, they're going to tell me to defend the checkpoints. Why the hell do I have to defend the checkpoints? I don't want to defend the checkpoints. This is not part of it. Ugh. And, Neuro, you're saying that the Brotherhood of Steel wants to hoard technology for military use. The Institute is experimenting on people and blame God, and really, as far as the Wasteland is concerned, the war itself happened because of it. Huh. I mean, again, it's like one of those things where you're hitting the nail on the head, aren't you? Neuro, this is not the time for existential game, the story and idea behind it. I need to blow up the Brotherhood, blow up, well, not the railroad. I don't need to blow up the railroad because I don't get, like, a quest end for them. You're making me think. If you're making me think, Neuro, like, I'm so close to the end. Like, this is going to get in the way of me blowing up vertibirds left and right. Well, okay. Be fair, my missile launchers will be doing most of the blowing up of vertibirds for me, I believe, but just in case. So, let's take a look at just one last 5 level ups. How the hell did I get 5 level ups? Okay, I'm online, Jenny, by the way, so just so you know. Thank you. Good? Okay, so how was your... Okay, bye.
Should have been the Brotherhood giving the final blow to the Institute.
you need supplies, report to Proctor Teagan up on the clear.
They weren't always like that. Super mutants were regular people like you and me, until Institute scientists turned them into something else.
Oh my god. Okay. Nero, once again, you saved me. I muted. I wanted to do things like, talk to my wife for a second. And now I'm unmuted. Anyway. So we've got... Thank you, Nero. Thank you. So, there is... Why did I not unmute? Or maybe I was talking thinking I was muted and... We've declared war on the Brotherhood. That's the important thing. This is such a scruffy run. It could have gone, better from the production standpoint, but that's fine. We're fighting the Brotherhood now, and we're going to have to deal with them, and pretty soon we'll be done. Like, done. Like, the run's complete. A NOLO run, a YOLO run without clothes. Funny concept. So close, but let's do this right. Jump over all these barriers. Let's talk to someone. Preston?
I'm glad I don't have to spend my
Preston, there he is.
That would be boring.
Hey.
General, I think it's time to deal with the Brotherhood.
I agree.
I agree.
That's for sure.
Let's use our artillery, by the way. And he runs over here. We talk to the artillery guy.
Great. Give the signal to open fire.
Yes. This is the castle. We have authorization.
Okay, so everyone's getting into place. Let's find a nice viewpoint. Actually, this is pretty good. No. Yeah, this is fine. Are you broken?
Battery 1 reporting in.
Looks like some of them are broken.
Battery 2, roger that.
Uh-oh. Everything else working? I should have checked.
Status blue. I copy.
Okay, we've got movement over there.
Reporting in.
Okay, all of that's moving. These guys are not moving for some reason. I thought that if one of them was... Maybe all three of them are broken?
2, 1, fire for effect.
Okay, fire for effect, by the way.
Repeat, fire for effect.
There we go.
They had it coming. Should have never tried to report the Commonwealth. I had never answered.
That's good. That is That is a good... And Preston loved that. Okay, good. Thank you, game, for telling me that Preston loved mass murder of the Brotherhood of Steel. Who would have thought?
As dumb as all that.
Holy shit. Here they come!
Brotherhood vertibirds incoming! Take cover and get ready for the fight of your lives.
Okay, speaking of ready, fight of lives, and all that, what else do we have? We have our adrenaline, we've got our damage resistance, but we can do better than that. We can do a Med-X at the very least, an Excel, an Overdrive, Orange Mentats, throw everything at a jet fuel. I'm hungry, one on a stick. I'm not actually hungry, it just sounds like tasty little saute sticks, so I'm gonna do that. That's everything. That's it. Let's purify water ourselves up a little bit, and... Wow. I really assumed I would have used more Mirelurk egg omelets by now, but that's fine. Oh, by the way, in between parts, I found the fact that, you know, I could finally remember to set a recon scope for my,
Here we go.
what's it called? The, Gauss rifle. It's coming straight at me. Okay, actually I don't like this at all. I'm gonna be in fear just a little bit because... What is happening? Yep, something blew up right on top of me. I don't like it. There's a little bit. Good. That could have been the end right there, but you understand. I just want this to end. I want to be done with this silliness. What's next? What possibly could be... Oh, yeah, that makes sense. One of those guys. The nice thing is, once we do this, we'll truly be done.
I think I got something. Found you.
Okay. Missed. Let's pretend intentionally. Look at all the missiles, you mean, but sure. Once that gives me a red pip, we'll be able to...
Let's take them out.
Maybe? Okay. I think you got him. Oh, jeez, this is definitely overkill, isn't it? Where else are they going to come from? Oh, there we go. We're ready. We are on the side of the minigunner, but sure, that's fine. He is coming right at us.
What do you want?
This is the amount of fire that I wanted to avoid. Thank you. There we go. Oh god. Vertibird takes the hit for the other Vertibird. Oh, and we're being shot at. For the first time, like, this entire run, we actually effectively were shot at. good? I don't feel that good, but this is fine. 80%? What else do we have? Some distance stuff over there. Not too much of an issue. Wow. Missile turrets are really, you know, carrying me right now. Oh, some of them are busted. I'm not sure if those are busted because we actually have them be killed. There we go. I'm in danger, so I'm going to actually hide a little bit. But yeah, NOLO. You just have to do the run as carefully as possible, but actually not as carefully as possible because, you know, we're pretty much at the end. Even though one false step with the whole vertibirds attacking us could just completely end the run. Yep, there's an explosion. This is all fine. This is how I imagine it. Kind of step around, look through the holes, and see that we defeated the Brotherhood. How we defeated the Brotherhood, I have no clue. Because I was, you know, inside most of the time. But we did it! The run is complete. Oh. I don't know what to say. I mean, if you're careful and you lay out everything in front of you, where you need to have it, when you need to have it, how you need to have it, it's doable. You can do the run without clothes. You can do the run without hazmat suits, power armor, any sort of legendary gear, any sort of vault suits. And again, a special thank you to frickin' Neuro, who decided to say, hey, you know you can just, like, open up a container and take off your clothes while I was literally walking out of the vault. Or, you know, on my first container in the vault. That was a revelation, because that truly meant that every single enemy I was going to be facing was going to be without clothes. So, yeah, this worked out. Let's hear a speech. Ronnie, do your thing.
People, that was a tough fight, but we came through it. You can be proud of how you handled yourselves today. But we don't have time to sit around congratulating ourselves. We're the Minutemen, gold darn it!
Gold darn it.
That means we've always got to be ready for the next fight. Let's get back to it, people.
Wow. Okay, Preston, give me some experience.
We actually did it. We took down the Brit. I have to admit, I didn't really think it would work.
Me neither. Well, the whole rest of it. This part seemed pretty easy compared to it.
The Minutemen could do anything when we stand together.
It's true. Today really showed that. Still, I can hardly believe we defeated the Brotherhood. All their technology and military hardware couldn't defeat the people of the Commonwealth standing together. It's a good lesson to remember. I'll let you know if I hear of any settlements that need our help. In the meantime, make sure to offer help to anyone that needs it. That can only help our cause.
He's literally straight back into, hey, go talk to the settlements that need your help. Okay, I want to do a test. Is this thing... It's literally just these things that are broken, then. Yeah. Interesting. So enough things fell on them. Anyway, I think that all went quite well. You know, my first YOLO run was essentially just kind of, hey, I'm having fun, let's talk while I'm doing a YOLO run. This YOLO run, much more stressful. This was, you know, I thought this was impossible. I would take it as far as I could, but here we are, heavily irradiated, sitting at, what are we sitting at? All of this fun stuff, but yeah, the 157 health, ooh, that's tough. I don't know what the rest of this is at, but let's look at the actual data. We should take a look at things like, oh, general. Locations discovered, locations cleared, days passed, hours slept, hours waiting. I did 37 hours waiting? Well, I guess that makes sense. Oh, look at that. There's like... Oh, Stimpak's taken 0. Radek's taken at 311? This is just a little ridiculous. Chem's taken 507, no surprise there. The only thing that was going to get me through this run was the massive amount of Radeks, and the Chem's taken. Mine's disarmed, yeah, big surprise. Persuasion successes, not very high just because I waited until the very end for the Charisma. Only 8 bobbleheads. It was just too much of an ask for me to go out of my way to get bobbleheads. And levels survived 62. Days survived 54. Yeah. I mean, you can see quests, miscellaneous objectives, all that stuff. Institute quest completed, just one. That sounds about right. 420, 175, 770. Yeah, creatures killed. That makes a lot of sense, frankly. Yeah. Sneak attacks. The vast majority of my critical strikes. Only 5 backstabs. I'm wondering what those were. The crafting, let's see. Items scrapped, plenty. Plenty of objects built. Finally made some supply lines in the end. Only 18 workshops. Chem's crafted quite a bit. And yeah. Under 2 months for this whole, game runtime. I mean, I was trying to move pretty quick in between things. I wasn't trying to, like, sleep off diseases or anything. That seemed, like, unnecessary, but... Yeah, this was completed rather efficiently, frankly. Most of my damage, I really think most of my damage was from silly little mistakes that I couldn't have, or that I could have actually, avoided. I should make a montage. I mean, there's way too many, but, just little things like, oh, I've killed all the enemies, I'm going to be talking while I'm going around a place, get shot. Oh, I'm going to take a bunch of drugs and be on the verge of, dehydration and stuff. Oh, now I'm dehydrated and take 20, 40 damage. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, I'm going to walk by a legendary thing and just take 135 rad damage. The turret in Far Harbor, that was terrifying. Nuka World went much better than I expected. Nuka World, I thought I was going to be taking a lot of damage there, whereas when it came to Far Harbor, I thought I could plan around the damage. Well, there goes the turret, and Mechanist, I mean, you just have to be prepared. And I took, big chunk of rad damage. But, yeah, I used everything I needed to. I busted out a few things that I really didn't use much before. The Nuka Free felt pretty useful. Yeah, I don't know, but I think we can leave this character for now. Maybe they can go put on some clothes somewhere else, but now that the game's done, we can accept this as just a success. I don't know. I'm just happy with how things worked. It was pretty stressful. Kind of kept me on edge for most of it because, a few shots, that's all it takes. But I don't know where to leave this. Well, we'll take a look at this character, see what they end up doing for their first wardrobe adventure, I think. But for now, I've been Keith. This has been Game to Please. With the end, the finale, the completion, the success, all of the above of the Fallout 4 Nudists Only Live Once run, done live. And Neuro, thanks for joining me. It's been fun, and it's definitely been really helpful having you around. Until next time, I've been Keith, this has been Game to Please. Thank you very much. And yeah, we'll see where Yolomiris ends up sometime next time. I don't know how to end this, but I'll just end it now. Farewell.